The title of this podcast is I Will Help You Get Up, but I Won't Help You Stay Down. This is wisdom that my mom and her twin sister, Dorothy, my mom's name is Dora, that they shared with me when I was back in Tennessee. We were talking about some of my family members, my brother and some cousins who were having a prolonged, rough patch in life based on some of the choices that they were making. And they share with me that, over the years, they've tried many times to give them opportunities to pick themselves up. And their choice to not do so meant that they were not going to keep, you know, enabling that behavior by rescuing them when they were making decisions that kept them, falling further and further away from having just a normal life that is filled with, you know, you know, being a good person, not worrying about where your next meal or finances are, or what your finances look like, having your health be attended to because you have a stable job and you have some measure of security. You know, they were not going to continue to just enable you not getting your life together and rescuing you through money and all those things that parents and people do when people aren't doing the work themselves. You lose a job and you have a reason for not going out to find a new job, or this job is beneath you. They were not going to accept that anymore. And so they came up with this saying that I thought was awesome, is that I will help you get up, but I won't help you stay down. And what I think is, well, what I know is without knowing it, that's kind of been my philosophy in friendships, and the people that I hang out with, and even with myself. And that if there's something that you want to complain about, I'll create the space for you to complain about it, but you're not going to get any agreement out of me about it. I won't help you stay in that space. If you want to tell me about how you can't come and work out today, I'm going to reply with, okay. But just consider that we can work around whatever injury you have going on. Or just consider that even if you can't work out, you can still come and make a contribution by encouraging others during the workout. I'm not going to help you stay down. If you're in a situation in which you can't handle feedback, but you've asked me to give you feedback, then I'll just stop giving you feedback. I'm not going to help you hold on to needing uh, it to be a certain way for you to be okay inside. Like I'm just not going to do it, and I haven't done it. If you're a person who is one to complain and make other people the villain, I'm not going to join you in that. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to help you stay down. I have some good friends that have been really challenged with accepting recent events, and we're not going to discuss it because that thing has happened, meaning you can't do anything about it. What you can do about it is how you're going to show up and serve the moment in front of you in the best way you can through love, kindness, and open heartedness to everybody. I'll help you do that because that's helping you get up from your mind and heart not being able to accept the reality of what has happened. But I won't help you stay down by reinforcing your anger, your disappointment, your despair. I'm not your guy for that. And hopefully you won't do it for me. You won't do that to me either, that you'll help me stay up. I told this story at a recent meeting with leaders at Mayo Clinic, in which we were talking about how do you deal with conflict or working with somebody who can be difficult to work with. And I shared a story about a manager who I didn't directly report up to, but she had a completely different management style. And It was challenging in my mind to deal with her because, well, little Keith had a challenge dealing with her because she delegated. Whereas all the leaders that I had worked with before, they didn't delegate. We were partners, like we shared in the work. So her style was very different. I felt like I was reporting to her versus sharing with her, and so it was different. And so I was having trouble with it, and so I called my friend John DeCuna about it, and he shared with me. He just listened for me, carry on for like, 20 minutes. And then I finally said, "Hey, John, what do you think?" But during the 20 minutes of me carrying on, he was not agreeing with me. He wasn't doing any of that. He just listened. And then after I paused enough, after probably repeating myself with the same thing 3 or 4 times in that 20 minutes, doubling down on my grievance, he said to me, he said, "Yeah, I had a similar experience there too." And I asked her to do something because she supported him. And after 2 weeks, it wasn't done. I went to her. She said, "I'm working on it, Dr. DeCuna." 4 weeks passed. "Hey, where are we at with that? Like, are we going to get this done?" "I'm working on it, Dr. DeCuna." Week 6 comes around. "Hey, what's happened?" "Oh, I've already taken care of it, Dr. DeCuna. It's taken care of." I said, "So she did it?" He's like, "Yeah, she did it. And she did it better than I told her to do it. Like it was great." I said, "So you telling me she was right, John?" He's like, "Not only was she right, she's always right." I was like, wow. And what he did for me was he helped me see her through his eyes, through his experience. And just like that, without her doing one thing to change, I changed how I related to her. And we became like incredibly close colleagues as a result of that. And that's because John would not help me stay down. What he did was he helped me get up. You want people in your life that will help you get up, not people that will help you stay down. That's what I want for everyone. And for those in my life who do it for me, thank you.